6-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. Alex Jones here with a message to fellow freedom lovers. The prognosis for the entire planetary economic system runs from bad to worse. The globalist model is to shut down societies and starve patriots out until they acquiesce to the global takeover. That's why we've assembled the most vital and important preparedness items at InfoWarsShop.com. These are items that I did research on, that I personally use. We've got the Life Straw, so you can turn fetid water into safe water anywhere you go. The K-Tor hand crank generator to charge up key equipment during power outages or out in the field. Strategic Relocation, 3rd edition by Joel Skousen. When Disaster Strikes by Matthew Stein. ThyroSafe, used by Homeland Security to protect yourself during any radiological event. Hand crank shortwave AM/FM radios. Everything that we've researched and found to be the best is available at InfoWarsShop.com, and your purchase makes our InfoWar possible. We're getting prepared. Are you? InfoWarsShop.com. My friends, Alex Jones here to tell you about some of the most important information concerning you and your family's health. Radiation levels have more than doubled in the last 60 years in the Northern Hemisphere from all of the nuclear testing and radiological accidents. Radioactive contamination is now in most of the food supply. There's only 2 ways to avoid this. Move south of the equator or properly protect your thyroid with Nascent Iodine. Looking to protect my family, I've done deep research. Nascent Iodine is the purest, cleanest, absolute best form of iodine to protect yourself and your family. It's made right here in the USA, completely non-GMO. I searched out the best quality and now have developed a double-strength form of Nascent Iodine, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Nascent Iodine is on record as one of the only safe ways to detox from fluoride poisoning. Survival Shield Nascent Iodine. Secure your super high-quality Nascent Iodine today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Crashing through the lies and disinformation, it's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
I myself am following the Drudge Report, drudgereport.com. It has the Sea Rats at 5-0. We'll put that back up on screen, actually, for folks. Denver, 0. I had somebody ask me on the street today, Alex, who's going to win? And I said, well, the media says it's going to be Denver. It must be the Seahawks. It's all rigged anyways. I know you like a underdog coming from behind. Oh, I know the NSA's not spying on us, too. And Bill Clinton didn't have sex with that woman. I mean, anything this big is rigged. They might have power outages tonight to keep the game going forever. Jakari Jackson is missing the kickoff. We're 18 minutes into the holy game. He's about to go in with Josh, and then he'll do some updates inside as well after the show's over in about 15 minutes at Infowars.com. And we'll also have game coverage at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com and Twitter, Real Alex Jones. I'm about to go back to calls, but Jakari, what was it like? The heroes protected you on the subway train to get there. They said that was the big terror threat where Al-Qaeda, that our own government gave missiles to, was going to attack. But you were okay, Jakari?
That's exactly right, Alex. And we just posted the video. You can guys go to the YouTube page and find our new video. We encountered some police down there holding their rifles. I'm not sure if they were fully automatic, but they are definitely the military style, as Miss Feinstein likes to call them. Also saw some bomb-sniffing dogs, and of course, TSA checking bags for anybody who had a bag. We're outside the stadium now. The security's pretty tight. They don't want us to stand in any 1-2 place too long. They keep shuffling us around. And right now, from where I'm standing, I can see at least 3 helicopters.
Oh, good.
You might not be able to see them on the
they're keeping us safe. Oh, good.
But yeah, there's at least 3 helicopters in my eyesight, and I'm just on one side of the building.
The threats everywhere. Oh.
Yeah. So it's Police State 2014. Police State 2014, a.k.a. Super Bowl 48.
All right. Anything else, Jakari?
No, we're just going to go in here and see what else happens. May see some weird stuff at halftime, but regardless of what we do, we'll try to get it up as soon as possible for the Infowars.com viewers and also PrisonPlanet.tv, Twitter, Real Alex Jones.
That's right. Who's on tonight at Infowars.com? Is it Kurt Nimmo? I see him posting a bunch of articles today. We'll just continue to have your videos posted by the writers at Infowars.com as the night develops. Jakari, get in there. You've already missed 18, 19 minutes of the most wondrous thing in the world.
I mean, I'm missing my life. I want my life back, Alex. I'm on this train, and now I'm missing my life. So, yeah, but I'm not too eager to get in here and get felt up by the security.
It says MetLife right there. You're about to get your life back.
Yeah, I go get my...
Who are you rooting for, the Sea Rats or the Psycho Donkeys?
I'm rooting that we can have a nice, safe event out here without any weird Illuminati ceremony. That's what I'm rooting for.
No, I'm sure there'll be one of those. All right, Jakari Jackson, thank you very much.
Thanks, Alex.
He'll be back on tomorrow during the weekday show, 11 a.m. Central, to give us the aftermath with Josh Owens. Let's go ahead and go to John in New Jersey, the site of the incredible event. John, do you feel blessed to even be near this event?
Well, I don't know. Me as a kid, I always tried to watch wrestling. My dad told me no. And I remember, too...
You're not going to tell me wrestling's fake either, are you?
Well, I just remember seeing them 3 letters, NWO. And in NFL, I do know that the ball players are professionals. And even, too, watching...
The ticket says it's for entertainment purposes only and completely fake. But, I don't read the ticket. I mean,
even watching Al Bundy, I could be like him and maybe sell shoes, but I already know it's something that they try to make us get into young like that, and seeing him... That's right. The establishment that wants us to drink fluoride, wants to lower our IQs, wants us to watch this, so it must be good. Go ahead. Yeah, he said he got married when he was young and had kids. That's why his excuse why he couldn't be professional, So it's one of the few things, even Pinky and the Brain, the cartoon, how they always said they wanted to take over the world.
Yeah, but nobody in the elite wants to. They've already taken over. Look at how it's all taxpayer paid for. You have these billionaires with the security, everything paid for by us. And again, they go, well, that's okay. But if an old lady doesn't pay her property taxes, here comes the SWAT team. She doesn't.
A cartoon.
Yeah.
That was in a cartoon when I was a kid. And I kind of made sense of it then, but it just was like, oh, well, it's a cartoon. But even watching Jackass, that's another show that people mimic, like wrestling, and people get hurt with, not just like kids with guns like 2020 wanted to say, and had the show about. They never had a show on, people mimicking Jackass or wrestling moves and, stuff like that.
That's because they never criticize anything that's establishment. I appreciate your call, Scott, or John, good point. Scott's up next in Arizona. Scott, go ahead.
Hi, I just wanted to say no issues in this world are black and white, and that's what you guys are making it seem out to be right now. And for all you Christian followers passing judgment, and all the people that love football and are passionate about it, that's a big judgment.
No, I agree with you. I think the fact that in every third world country, sports is absolutely #1 is a good thing. Come on, we're not passing judgment. We're pointing out good aspects and bad aspects, like I did earlier, and no one can deny that this has become the new religion. What do you think of the NFL having anti-gun, pro-Obamacare messages?
To be honest with you, I agree with you. I know it's been hijacked, but at the same time, I see the beauty and passion and the artistic movement of the human body in motion. And, I know Hollywood's been hijacked, but that's...
The human body? Hmm?
Just because Hollywood's been hijacked doesn't mean we can't receive great stories and great movies and still find the good in it. And I see so much...
Whose human body, which one of the male players' bodies do you like the most?
The beauty of if you see a sideline catch when the toes touch down, for someone to be able to do that and control their body, I think that's art.
I know, I'm being sarcastic. I hear you.
I think that art is just as beautiful as opera.
No, I agree with you. Sports and athleticism is a great thing. My point is, we have to say we're sick of the anti-gun Obamacare garbage. And look, should it be tax exempt so Jerry Jones makes an extra $1 billion?
Of course not. I completely agree with you. I just wanted to point out that it's not black and white. There is beauty in this game, and there's a lot of passion behind it. And just one quick point.
Which quarterback is more beautiful? Scott?
Just one quick point, too, is the Walter Payton Award. I know, obviously a lot of it's showmanship, but there are a tremendous amount of dudes with great character and humility out there.
No, I hear you. Like Tebow and all that stuff, or Tebow, whatever. I appreciate your call. I hear you. The point is that no one can talk about anything but sports. And women can only talk about entertainment. And I'm just, there's more than the sports pages and the entertainment pages. That's all I'm saying is it's used to distract people. Jim in Pennsylvania, go ahead, sir.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, my friend.
Yes, wanted to call talk about the sports thing.
Oh.
Back in the mid-'90s around here, I live near Pittsburgh, they tried floating a tax initiative to pay for the new stadium.
Why not pay for it for some billionaire? That's reasonable.
They tried doing that, and they got voted down by the local population.
That means you must not have electronic voting machines. Yeah, most places it's unpopular in the polls, but still passes. I'm surprised it didn't magically pass in your area.
There's a lot of people against it. And then later on, probably up around 2000, the city of Pittsburgh got into a budget crisis after they implemented Plan B to get the stadiums built.
So they still did it. Well, you got to give the billionaires a free stadium. I mean, most rich people got their money from government contracts. That's why all the rich people promote socialism, because they're all exempt from it. Biggest recipient, I gotta jump, brother, but the biggest recipient of the banker bailouts of 2008 was Warren the Pig Buffett, who lobbies for higher taxes because he's exempt from them and gets your money. Remember that. We got to go fast. Dan in New Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Good, brother. Go ahead.
I'm actually about a mile outside of the stadium, which is where I live. In,
you're so lucky.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Tell you what, the past 2 months there's been helicopters all around. The past 2 nights I haven't been able to sleep because they've been right above my building. And this morning when I woke up, I was posting something on Facebook about, you know, all this stuff. And the cops knocked on my door. Of course, I didn't answer it, you know, because I'm a, you know, liberty-loving, you know, pro-gun American.
If one guy was on the loose like Boston, they'd just make everybody empty out of their houses. Why not? It's freedom.
Who knows? But, you know, everything is crazy over here. And with the Super Bowl, I mean, a lot of people are tricked into thinking that it's about sports, but they get sucked in, and it's really about all the imagery that they use. You know, before I
Exactly. The game is the screen to project the propaganda on. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Before I started following you, I used to listen to Jordan Maxwell a lot, and he went into a lot of you know, different symbology and stuff like that. And the more you read about it, the more you know, and you see all these things, these entertainers, all the symbols they use. You know, it's just...
No, they're programming the subconscious mind. I appreciate your call. Lena, Martin, Laura, Mary, and Jim, I'm out of time. But I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern, with the big official weekday transmission, Infowars.com. We did good taking calls. Great job, crew, coming in. We can now all go to the Super Bowl parties and bow down to our God. It's not freedom. No, it's Peyton Manning. So we're all going to go. Right now, are they still losing? What's the score? Doesn't matter what our freedom is. What's the score? What's the score? It's at Infowars.com. It's at DrudgeReport.com. What am I going to do? I'll be on Coast to Coast AM tonight. First 2 hours nationwide, talking to tens of millions of people. God bless you all. Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics.
I'm not manly now. My archetype leader is losing. I'm failing.
We have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filters today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling